Good evening. This is All India Radio. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says BJP has transformed politics of perception into politics of performance at national and state levels, addresses a public rally at Davangere in Karnataka. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman reviews performance and preparedness of public sector banks in the wake of current global financial scenario. Prime Minister to share his thoughts in 99th episode of Mann Ki Baat on All India Radio tomorrow. Health Ministry asks states and union territories to keep a close watch on evolving causes of diseases, including COVID-19, Influenza Like illness and Severe Acute Respiratory illness. Nitu, Ghanghas and Saweety Boora clinch gold in Women's World Boxing Championship in New Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said the BJP has transformed the politics of perception into the politics of performance at the national and state levels. He was addressing a public rally on the culmination of Vijay Sankalp Yatra after holding a roadshow in Davangere today.
पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ परसेप्शन को भाजपा ने पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ परफॉर्मेंस में बदल दिया है। इस बात की गवाही इस साल के शुरुआती 3 महीने में भी दे रहे हैं। अभी मैं बेंगलुरु से व्हाइट फील्ड मेट्रो लाइन का उद्घाटन करके आ रहा हूं।
The Prime Minister pointed out that a fractured mandate is detrimental to the cause of development, and a government with an absolute majority will speed up development through a stable government. He called upon the voters to give him an opportunity to serve the people of Karnataka once again. He further appealed to the BJP cadres and voters to work towards bringing a government with an absolute majority in Karnataka. The Prime Minister reminded the people of several development projects launched in the state, including the HAL factory in Tumkuru, the longest railway platform in Hubli, the inauguration of Narayanapura Left Bank Canal, IIT in Dharwad, budgetary allocation of over 5,300 crore rupees for Upper Bhadra project, mega textile park and the recent announcement of electronic manufacturing cluster in Dharwad.
एशिया की सबसे बड़ी हेलीकॉप्टर बनाने की फैक्ट्री मिली, शिवमोगा एयरपोर्ट का लोकार्पण हुआ, मुफ्त राशन से लेकर मुफ्त इलाज तक गरीब की हर जरूरत का ध्यान रख रही है। सिर्फ 3.5 वर्षों में ही लगभग 40 लाख नए नल कनेक्शन कर्नाटका में दिए गए हैं।
Earlier in the day, the Prime Minister inaugurated Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research in Mudanahalli in Chikkaballapur district. He also inaugurated a new metro line between Whitefield and K.R.Puram, covering 13.71 kilometers, built at a cost of around 4,250 crore rupees. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today chaired a meeting to review the performance and preparedness of the public sector banks, PSBs. The review was based on various financial health parameters and the resilience of PSBs in light of the current global financial scenario emanating from the failure of some international banks in the USA and Europe. During the meeting, Ms. Sitharaman emphasized the PSBs must look at business models closely to identify stress points, including concentration risks and adverse exposures. The Minister has urged the PSBs to use this opportunity to frame detailed crisis management and communication strategies. Ms. Sitharaman also advised the PSBs to aim at increasing brick-and-mortar banking presence in border and coastal areas. The Central Bureau of Investigation today questioned Bihar Deputy Chief Minister Tejasvi Yadav in the Land for Jobs case in New Delhi. His sister and Rashtriya Janata Dal's MP Meesa Bharti was also questioned by the Enforcement Directorate in the same case today. It has been alleged in the case that appointments were made in the railways in return for land gifted and sold to the RJD chief's family when Lalu Prasad was the Railways Minister during UPA rule. The disturbed area's status under the Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958 has been lifted from the jurisdiction of 4 more police stations in Manipur, namely Nambol, Lemakhong, Moirang and Wangoi. Earlier, the government had lifted the status from the jurisdiction of 15 police stations, and now the status is no more implemented in altogether 19 police stations of Manipur. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people of the country and abroad in the Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio at 11 a.m. tomorrow. It will be the 99th episode of the monthly radio program. The Prime Minister had earlier invited people to share their inputs and highlight inspiring efforts that bring societal changes. As the Prime Minister's Mann Ki Baat program approaches its 100th episode next month, All India Radio brings you a special series with excerpts from the program.
People, voice and direct dialogue. That's your and our Mann Ki Baat. Yes, this is how our Prime Minister connects with millions of countrymen. With the program Mann Ki Baat, aired on the last Sunday of every month on All India Radio. This series, which started on October 3rd, 2014, will complete its 100th episode in April 2023. In this 22nd episode, let's listen to those excerpts of Mann Ki Baat through which the Prime Minister told the nation about the Atal mission. The Prime Minister, on assuming office, took many steps to resolve the problem of unemployment. Even the experts agree that to create opportunities on a grand scale, there is need for skilled hands. It is globally seen that due to our youth skills, we are well on our way to reach the mark of being the world's third largest economy. Moving ahead in this direction, among the many other steps, one such is the Atal Innovation Mission. In the episode broadcast on 24th July 2016, the Prime Minister apprised us all by saying,
जब मैं लेटेस्ट एम टू इनोवेट कहता हूं तो मेरा एम का मतलब है अटल इनोवेशन मिशन। नीति आयोग के द्वारा अटल इनोवेशन मिशन को बढ़ावा दिया जा रहा है। एक इरादा है कि इस एम के द्वारा, अटल इनोवेशन मिशन के द्वारा पूरे देश में एक इकोसिस्टम तैयार हो। इनोवेशन, एक्सपेरिमेंट, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, ये एक सिलसिला चले और उससे नए रोजगार की संभावनाएं भी बढ़ने वाली हैं। हमने नेक्स्ट जनरेशन इनोवेटर्स अगर तैयार करने हैं तो हमारे बालकों को उसके साथ जोड़ना पड़ेगा।
The special Mann Ki Baat series can be heard every day in the morning and evening bulletins. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurated the news service of Prasar Bharati in the Halbi dialect of Bastar in Chhattisgarh today. In a tweet, Mr. Shah expressed delight at enabling the people of that region to know the news of the country and the world in the local language through this broadcast. Chief Executive Officer of Prasar Bharati, Gaurav Dwivedi, was also present on the occasion. While talking to media, he said that local languages and dialects prove to be most effective in providing news and other information to people in remote rural areas.
सुदूर ग्रामीण क्षेत्रों में जहां पर हिंदी या अंग्रेजी का प्रचलन कुछ कम है, वहां तक समाचार पहुंचाने के लिए और अन्य जानकारी पहुंचाने के लिए स्थानीय भाषाएं सर्वोत्तम रहती हैं। इसी कड़ी में यहां बस्तर क्षेत्र में जो सर्वाधिक प्रचलित हल्बी भाषा है, उसमें एक साप्ताहिक न्यूज बुलेटिन का उद्घाटन माननीय केंद्रीय गृह मंत्री जी द्वारा अपने बस्तर प्रवास के दौरान किया गया है।
Union Home and Cooperation Minister Mr. Amit Shah said that in the last 9 years, work has been done to change the lives of 80 crore poor people of the country. Addressing the Maha Vijay Udghosh public meeting of Bharatiya Janata Party workers organized in Chhindwara district of Madhya Pradesh, Mr. Shah said the Modi government opened bank accounts of 60 crore people, gave gas cylinders to 13 crore people under the Ujjwala scheme, built houses for 3 crore people under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, and raised the cost of free treatment up to 5 lakh rupees to 60 crore poor people under Pradhan Mantri Ayushman Bharat Yojana. The Union Health Ministry has asked the states and union territories to keep a close watch on the evolving cases of diseases including COVID-19, influenza-like illness and severe acute respiratory illness in the country. In an advisory, the ministry said COVID-19 and influenza share a number of similarities in terms of mode of transmission, high-risk population, clinical signs and symptoms. It said these diseases can be prevented by following simple public health measures, including avoiding overcrowded and poorly ventilated settings, using handkerchiefs or tissue while sneezing or coughing, wearing a mask in crowded and closed settings, maintaining hand hygiene, and avoiding spitting in public places. The ministry also stressed raising community awareness regarding adherence to respiratory and hand hygiene to limit the transmission of these diseases. The BJP today criticized Congress leader Rahul Gandhi for his remarks on the OBC community. Addressing the media in Patna, BJP leader Ravi Shankar Prasad said Mr. Gandhi has the right to criticize but has no right to insult. He said the BJP condemns the remarks of Mr. Gandhi on OBCs. He added that the Congress and its leaders should be ashamed of making baseless remarks against Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has said he is fighting for the democracy of India and will keep fighting for it. Addressing media in New Delhi, he said even after being disqualified from the membership of the Lok Sabha, he will keep doing his work and it does not matter if he is inside Parliament or not. He said he will keep fighting for the country. Union Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change Bhupendra Yadav has said that Project Cheetah is committed to environmental protection and wildlife conservation. He said this project will lead to enhanced livelihood opportunities for the local communities through eco-development and eco-tourism activities. Mr. Yadav said this while chairing a meeting of the Consultative Committee of Parliament on Project Cheetah in New Delhi. In the Kashmir Valley, J&K police along with security forces have arrested 2 terrorist associates linked with the proscribed terror outfit Lashkar-e-Taiba in the Sumlar area of North Kashmir's Bandipora district. They also recovered incriminating material and 2 Chinese grenades from their possession. Intel co-founder and creator of Moore's Law, Gordon Moore, has passed away at the age of 94 in Hawaii. This was conveyed by Intel and the Gordon and Betty Moore Foundation in a press release today. Gordon Moore was the driving force behind the development of modern computing devices. Mr. Moore began working on semiconductors in the 1950s and co-founded the Intel Corporation in 1968, which grew into the world's largest semiconductor maker at one point. Moore was best known for coining Moore's Law, which predicted the speed of advances in computer chips that came to explain the exponential improvement in technology of all kinds. Moore's work helped drive significant technological progress around the world and allowed for the advent of personal computers and Apple, Facebook and Google. In the United States, at least 21 people died as a destructive tornado and strong thunderstorm swept across Mississippi last night. 13 deaths were recorded in hard-hit Sharkey County, 3 deaths each from Mississippi's Humphreys County and Carroll County, and 2 from Monroe County in northeastern Mississippi. Mississippi's Emergency Management Agency said the death toll is expected to rise further as search and rescue operations continue in Sharkey and Humphreys counties. The agency has issued a series of tornado warnings in counties throughout the state. The UAE Food Bank, in collaboration with various partners, has announced an ambitious initiative to distribute 3 million meals and food parcels to disadvantaged individuals and families during Ramzan. On to sports, India win 2 golds in World Women's Boxing Championship at KD Jadhav Hall, IG Stadium, New Delhi today. Saweety Boora defeated her rival Lina Wang of China on points in the 81kg category. Earlier, Nitu Ghanghas clinched gold in 48kg category of the IBA Women's World Boxing Championship. Nitu defeated Mongolia's Altatsetseg Lutsai Khan 5-0 via unanimous decision today. In Women's Premier League cricket, Mumbai Indians will face Delhi Capitals in the summit clash of the tournament in Mumbai tomorrow. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says BJP has transformed politics of perception into politics of performance at national and state levels. Addresses a public rally at Davangere in Karnataka. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman reviews performance and preparedness of public sector banks in the wake of current global financial scenario. Prime Minister to share his thoughts in 99th episode of Mann Ki Baat on All India Radio tomorrow. Health Ministry asked states and union territories to keep a close watch on evolving causes of diseases including COVID-19, Influenza Like illness and Severe Acute Respiratory illness. And Nitu, Ghanghas and Saweety Boora clinched gold in Women's World Boxing Championship in New Delhi. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.